My trusty dusty phone is telling me it's 34 degrees Fahrenheit out. That puts it at a couple degrees above cold as hell. I am still out riding and will continue to do this year round. Now this time of year is hunting season, so I don't do this very often, and when I do come out to ride, I generally stay away from the good hunting areas and try to confine myself to where I won't be disturbing the hunters. Now it's been snowing / raining up here the last couple days, so I'm imagining that this is going to be a cold and sloppy ride. But I will see if I can muddle through and hopefully get a vlog together, or at least enough video that's not lens splattered enough to make it unusable. Alright, here's where it usually gets pretty nasty. Now, like I was saying, the hunters are out. And it's hunting season, and typically I don't like to go out and ride this time of year, but maybe a handful of times. This will be my first time riding during hunting season this season, and the reasons for that are pretty simple and self-evident, but I will try to break it down anyhow. Well, the one really good reason why I avoid riding in the woods during hunting season is I'm not hunting. So I'm not in one place, I'm running around, and I'm probably gonna be ruining the hunting for the few guys that are out here. There's probably a lot of guys out here actually. The area where I ride is state land, so it's hunters are welcome. And bearing that in mind, I try to leave the hunting to the hunters this time of year. It's just the neighborly thing to do. While I do have every legal right to be out here, it still doesn't make it considerate to do so. So that's why I really limit my riding during hunting season to a handful of times. And and just being a good sport and just kind of leave it to them so they can enjoy their sport as well. It's just considerate, really. Now while I am out here, I will elaborate on the considerations that I make for these guys and only ride the very main trail through the woods. And I won't venture off this trail because most of the guys aren't hunting off of this trail. They're off in the smaller, lesser traveled trails. This is more of the main road, so to speak. I don't say the main thoroughfare for their comings and their goings. So I will try my best to stick to this and not disturb them. I have free reign of this whole entire place year-round. There is no reason in the slightest why I should feel shorted if I skip riding during hunting season. So that's me, Mr. Nice Guy, and just trying to live and let live in peaceful cohabitation with the other fellas that are out here enjoying Mother Nature, where I'm simply passing through Mother Nature and they are trying to kill Mother Nature and eat Mother Nature. And here we go. Here is our first customer of the day. Whew. I guess my message is kind of real short on this one and real to the point. If you live in an area where hunting is prevalent, and here in Michigan, hunting is almost cult-like in the sense that hunters raise their kids to hunt, and they hunt, and it's truly a thing here in Michigan. But if you ride in an area where hunting is prevalent, you know, you just got to bear in mind that they're just out here trying to enjoy their sport, and they have a very limited window. And just as a gesture of good faith and goodwill, I kind of refrain from riding most of the hunting season, other than a handful of times just to get out. So my riding in the woods during hunting season is kept to an absolute bare minimum. And while I am out here, I restrict the area in which I ride to just the main trails that the hunters are using to come and go on. So I wouldn't say it almost makes it not worth riding, but it takes it right up to that limit. And that's how I share the woods. And that's what I do during hunting season, because I don't hunt. The extent of my hunting is picking out steaks at the grocery mart. I got behind a hunter here. See, all very gentle-like. I showed respect by pacing him for a little bit. He gave me that respect back by pulling over as soon as he could and letting my happy ass go by, because he knows I'm going to fly through here on this thing. Well, fly through in relative safety, because those guys are out here, and I am trying to keep the noise to a bit of a minimum, as not to, you know, disrupt the calm, quiet serenity of the great outdoors.